Jojo Rabbit. I cannot say the name of that movie without smiling, which might spoil how I feel about it. But this movie was directed by Taika Waititi. It was written by him and Christine Lonens. I apologize if I mispronounce those names. This is a film about a young German boy in the Hitler Youth whose hero and imaginary friend is a country's dictator. Taking place during World War II, he is shocked to discover that his mom is holding a Jewish girl in their home. Okay, Taika Waititi. I was introduced to him when I watched Hunt for the Wilder People. Solid movie, good movie. I watched Thor Ragnarok and I thought it was okay. It was a step down. And then after watching this film, I've realized that up to this point in 2024, this is his best movie. He's one of those directors who, like Steven Spielberg, has a gift to be able to communicate to child actors. Not a lot of people have that. Not a lot of directors have that capability. But Steven Spielberg did when he directed E.T., when he's directed Close Encounters of the Third Kind, or many other films, Jurassic Park, and you just keep going. And while they have very different directing styles and very different tones in their film, Taika Waititi has that capability to tap into instructing a kid and deliver the emotions that is needed for the movie. Man, this is a comedy. It is one to my taste. I laughed a lot throughout the whole film, but it has so many powerful, profound beats that are extremely original, that can only come from Taika Waititi's mind. And they're very touching. It's very rare that I see a film that has a great balance of comedy and drama. The main character is Jojo. He is played by Roman Griffin Davis, who does a phenomenal job, man. Like, this kid actor, he has a lot of talent. He has a lot of youthfulness, this energy about him that makes Jojo very lovable. This movie is told from Jojo's perspective, and I think that was really smart to do that. Because in a sense, even though the film's taking place in World War II, where so many atrocities happen, as a kid, you interpret things differently. Not only that, but because of his particular situation, he was not exposed to the worst things of the war. And I think this is because at the end of the day, Taika Waititi isn't making a film about World War II, but about overcoming hate and ignorance and prejudices that have no base. He just happened to use this time period. And in this movie, the two most polarizing sides being a Jewish girl and a Nazi boy. Thomasin Mckenzie plays Elsa. If I remember correctly, this was her breakout role. She's very witty, she's funny, and she's able to hold her own in those scenes of tension. In a movie that has Scarlett Johansson and Sam Rockwell and Taika Waititi, she is not overshadowed. And speaking of them, before I get to Scarlett Johansson, I'm going to talk about Sam Rockwell, who up to this point continues to play amazing supporting characters. He adds these little nuances to each of these characters. Great supporting role for him. He's hilarious, man. And Scarlett Johansson gives one of her best performances, in my opinion, ever, by playing Jojo's mother, Rosie. I do believe she deserved more screen time, but with what she had, she encapsulates a single mother who's doing their best for the kid while at the same time trying to do her best for her country. And Scarlett Johansson is able to carry this warmth of the mother throughout the film. And the mother's relationship to Jojo was so believable, man. The film's cinematography was obviously inspired by Wes Anderson films. There are shots where the characters are perfectly centered. You could spot it. The editor knew when to allow the scene to continue playing and allow the actors to give their performance. There's a motif in this film and a huge scene of revelation that happens later on involving that motif. And with the mixture of amazing acting performance, the cinematography, the camera movement, and the mise-en-scene, I saw one of my favorite reveal scenes that I ever have. It was very unexpected. And amongst all the comedic beats in this film, this was one of those things that tells you that this movie has a heart. And it's very endearing. Extremely original story, man. I'm a huge fan of the screenplay and the dialogue. Overall, this film is one of my favorites. Very profound and comedic. And I know it's not for everyone, but it was for me. I'm going to give this film an A+. This was something else. For me, it's art. Guys, this movie is PG-13. It has no sex, no nudity. It has some language. I wouldn't call this a violent movie. It has violent moments. And despite the tone, there are some disturbing images, including some of the atrocities that would happen in Germany, hangings. And because of those moments, the film asks you to be emotionally mature. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the film. If you've already seen it, if you haven't, go check it out. Subscribe if you like this video or videos like these. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.